Did you hear that we found an ancient civilization on the east coast of North America? Well, if you hadn't, now you have, and we're sharing a video here with you of that drainage. You'll notice immediately some canals in front of you, and you'll see some right angles. So those of you that know about these things, they're not natural. And you'll see the shadows of the ancient drainage as we approach this mound. As you look to the right, you'll see the other mounds that are part of this formation. They're ancient burial mounds, and they're actually all pointing to the right at Island Field, which is a major registered national burial ground. Again, Island Field, dated 10,000 years and older. And as you approach, you're going to see some patterns here in the drainage that I want you to pay attention to as you're approaching this triangle-shaped mound. And as you do, you'll see some shell-midden mounds, some humps as you approach right there at the bottom of your screen. And then when we turn left here, we're going to pause because you're going to see some perpendicular lines, and as they approach, they form a certain type of formation. As you can see, this is a canal system. It's very ancient. And now the picture that you're looking at now is from the Mesopotamian archaeological societies that actually prepare, have access to all of the information from there. It's not propaganda. This is from them themselves. You can look it up online. And it represents the drainage system. Now you'll see different types of housing here. And here in Delaware, they have the longhouse, which is the type you see to the right. But right there, you can see the drainage system that when the video restarts, you're going to see the shadows of that. It's a little abstract because it's eroding out. But underneath of there, all those lines are just as straight as you see there. Later in this video, you're going to see that you have that same systemic drainage, and it connects to a more natural, like an S or serpent type shape, normal river that you would see in any civilization area in Mesopotamia. Wherever their drainage was, there was always that main natural canal that all of these types of canals do. You can measure them with a laser. They all drain downhill into these connecting rivers that then drain out into the bay, or river or ocean in the corresponding areas. As the video restarts, you come back and you'll see that drainage. And then again in the foreground at the very bottom of your screen, you'll see the circular humps of the shell-midden mounds that are associated with this major burial ground that you see in front of you, the triangle-shaped one. This would be comparable to something like Island Field. It is another giant shell-midden mound. So as you fly over, you're going to see the other two smaller mounds that are part of this formation. And we're going to share with you in the next video how those line up just like the Giza pyramids. And in this video in a minute, you're going to see how the two smaller ones that you see right here, they point at Island Field. You'll notice some small trees out to the left of these two mounds, and that's what appears to be a reception area because there's some large stones there that have faces and things on them. And as you approach these two mounds that you'll see as they line up in your screen, off in the distance, all the trees that you see in the center, to the very right there, you'll see before you get to the coast, a small patch of green out there in the distance, and that's Island Field. And you'll see that these mountains point right at that registered major national burial ground. And here, when we come to the end of this video, you're going to come around and you'll see the shadows of this drainage. The pictures that we're going to show in the future show how very straight it is in some of these other areas. And right here, where the video ends, you are looking at where you can see that these drainage areas we're going to show you that are very geometric. They're laser straight, and they're all up and down the coast. You can see that they all connect downhill into the more natural river, and that river then goes out into the bay like you see in the picture. We're going to put that up for you again here at the end so you can see how that works. So Mesopotamia's drainage system looks like it came from here, and the reason why we'd say that is all the artifacts, soil data that comes out of the worked area of these artifacts says that the last time they saw the light of day was 10,000 years ago. The soil data reflects 8,000 BCE to 20,000 BCE, and we're very excited to start sharing more of the artifacts, but the demand to start to see the drone videos has been put in front of us, so we're sharing those with you now. We have a lot more of just this flight, many other flights, many of the other places to share with you going forward. So remember, folks, tune in. This is the truth. This ain't Oak Island. We have some real ancient history to share with you here. We're excited and grateful for your time and look forward to sharing more with you soon.